Oh boy, the Blu-ray pickups and great buys to boot for the month of June continue with a ton of stuff yet again. I don't know. Okay, there it is. I had brought a knife and I couldn't remember where I put it. Because I got some packages. I actually got 3 of them. Three packages and then a big one over here. I will go with I don't know what I will go with. I will start with this. So, at work, I got those 3 packages. Well, first I got 2 of the packages because they came in, and then somebody went out to check the mail, and I got the small package here, which I believe is an eBay buy, and an envelope, and this envelope was from Kino Lorber. Now, I did open it because, you know, it's not a package. I didn't know what it was, and it happened to be their catalog. Now, I had a bad experience with Kino Lorber, and then I had a good experience with Kino Lorber, so I'm kind of iffy on them, but it was nice of them to send me a catalog, considering I've spent so much money. But thing about catalogs, they just make you spend more money. But they are nice to keep around, because, you know, you can keep them for a record and stuff like that. Then I got the 3 packages, but before I go to the 3 packages, I also hit up the Salvation Army near work and managed 3 great buys. First 2 are on DVD. Now, this is not something for me in particular. It is for the lovely Leslie and Emily and Sarah, but I had asked her, I saw them and I asked her, and I was like, do you watch this? And she's like, well, we started watching a movie or something on Netflix, but that's all we managed to get. And so I was like, okay, well, I'll pick these up then. So for $6, I picked up Season 5 of The Gilmore Girls, plus Season 6 Factory Sealed, never been opened, so $6 each. Yeah, I'll do that. Not a problem. But the big purchase there was the complete second season on Blu-ray of Once Upon a Time for $4. So these were $6 because they're big and they're boxy, but they didn't realize that this little Blu-ray thing was exactly the same thing, but in Blu-ray form. They just priced it as a regular Blu-ray. So I scored there big time. Awesome. Love it. So yeah, let's check out what is in this envelope. International priority via Jamaica, New York. Alright. If it's what I think it is, this will complete this portion of my collection for now. How to cut a bubble mailer without damaging what's inside. That is another video, I'm sure, because I haven't figured that out. Not quickly, at least. Alright, let us open this up. So this is from Thinking DVD. Yes, this is not in the best shape, but it is still technically factory sealed. But that's what happens with factory sealed. So this is the Scream Factory release of the Babadook with the slip cover that has the pop-up on it. So yeah, I now have the Canadian and the US release of the Babadook. So that will complete that. And honestly, I like the movie. I'm not the biggest. I won't really recommend it to most people because I don't think it's. Honestly, I didn't find it scary. I know some people did, but I did not. But I did like a lot about it. The acting is superb, and so when I, ordered the book, so now that I have the Babadook book, I figured, you know what, I gotta have the Blu-rays to go along with it. So put them all together in a something or other, and you're good to go. And now on to box number 1. This, I don't know, it's from somebody, so this may also be a Blu-ray pickup from eBay, or it could be DVDs. I don't know. I have ordered quite a few things lately, trying to yes. So, trying to pick up all those limited editions and stuff that I didn't get before. This is the Blu-ray collection for Phantasm. Yes, so I think this went out of print, and of course prices all went up, so I tried to track it down as cheap as possible, and this was the cheapest I could find, so I grabbed it while I could because prices are just going up. And then finally, this one, I do know who it's from. It is Screen Archives, and it contains not only movies, but some CDs as well, because Screen Archives is a good place for CDs, and apparently for packing peanuts. They use packing peanuts. What the hell? I thought packing peanuts were outlawed. Aren't they against the law in the States? They should be. Okay, so one thing of bubble mailer, or bubble wrap. So essentially they made 2 bubble wrap packages, put them in a box, filled the box with packing peanuts, and then, went from there. So, if you didn't know, Screen Archives had a sale, and a bunch of their titles were like 50% off. I think it was 50% off. Which is, outside of the, must-haves that are going to sell out, it is the best time to order from them, especially in Canada, because once you add on the shipping and the conversion, they become quite pricey. So, there are probably another 5 titles I wanted to pick up, but honestly, it was just too much. So I picked up a bunch of stuff here. Most of it I have never seen before, or if I have, I do not remember. But there were things I wanted to check out and most likely keep in my collection. Now this is odd. Wow, okay, so this is a first. So Twilight Time usually has a clear case, but I've got Bandit Queen in a regular Blu-ray case. So yeah, if you've gotten the Bandit Queen from Twilight Time, let me know. Did they all come in blue cases? I don't know. Like, it's been out for a while, but still, that's new. Then I picked this one up. This is a musical, The Fantastics. And then I picked up this one here. I may have seen this one, and I think it has a sequel. I can't remember. It's Angel. And then some Japanese, The Little House. And then a bunch of CDs, which were on uber cheap. The soundtrack to Ninja. The Beckoning Nodo. I don't know. I've never heard of this movie, but it sounded interesting. Soundtrack to Pandorum. And finally, Skinwalkers. Can't remember what the price was on those CDs, but it was like really, really cheap, so I figured, you know what, I'm going to throw them on. I think a lot of them are just $1, honestly. So, two more soundtracks here. Yes, soundtrack to Jokel, and then Low. And then the final bunch of Blu-rays. First up, a film everybody needs to see. And if you liked it, which you should probably put it in your collection. Guess Who's Coming to Dinner? Yes, Sidney Poitier as the biracial. Hey, you know what? If you've just watched Get Out and you're like, whoa, that's crazy, Guess Who's Coming to Dinner? Watch that one before or after. Either way, good double bill. And then we got some horror here with La Bambola di Santana and Scream and Scream Again. I do believe I may have all of their horror titles now, except for one of the limited editions, which sold out. And then some sci-fi with Zardoz. You have to have Zardoz in your collection just for that. Yes. Sean Connery in one of the craziest outfits ever on screen. And then finally, I think this... No, it's not their only 3D release, but it is the... Oddly enough, this is the only way to get this in 3D in North America, because I do believe there was a Canadian release of this, and I own it already. But when I found out, hey, it was released in 3D, I was like, oh man! And I only found out it was released in 3D when it was announced, and that is Harlock Space Pirate in 3D. Yeah, so this is awesome. This is something he managed to get through. He knew the guy, apparently, whoever had the rights or something in Japan. And yeah, he struck a deal, I guess. I guess the release that was in here in North America previously was only Canadian, because otherwise how could he have gotten this? But anyways, yeah. Came here in 3D. This is the... yeah, I think this is the only anime type release he's ever done, or Twilight Time's ever done. So, yeah, glad to have this in my collection, because I want the 3Ds, man. I want the 3D. I know you're saying, oh, it's a gimmick, blah, blah, blah. No, man, like, if a film is released in 3D in theaters, that's how they wanted you to watch it. So, you know what? Watch it in 3D. It doesn't mean you have to have that as your preferred viewing thing, but at least watch it the way it's meant to be seen at least once, you know? Maybe you're one of those people who's like, I only like my movies in full screen. Whatever. But if the movie's a widescreen movie, at least watch it once. Just once. Just saying. Anyways, month is still young, and I'm sure I have more stuff on the way, so let's check those out right now. More Great Buy Blu-ray pickups for June, and this one was kind of unexpected. I saw it at Walmart, and I was like, that seems like a really good price. What is going on here? And so I went on. I didn't know this release was coming out, and I essentially went online to find out a little bit more about it. And yeah, lo and behold, this was pretty awesome. For $20, picked up the complete series of Speed Racer, the original Speed Racer. Now, there was talk about the Speed Racer set coming out with the original Japanese as well. But apparently, I think what's happening is they're going to release them separately. And then what may happen, which I wouldn't be surprised, is they'll have a box set with both of them in it that you can get. But don't quote me on that. That's not for certain. But I think it is pretty certain that the Japanese set will be coming out later on for those who want to see Speed Racer in Japanese. But for those of you who watch Speed Racer in North America, boom, this is the set that you want to get. And yeah, for $20 for, what is it? Like 52 episodes of Speed Racer? Hello! You know how many discs is it? It's from 1967 and 5 discs. 5-disc Blu-ray set for $20. And like release day price. Like, that is awesome. So
Yeah, kudos to Funimation for putting this out, and awesome price at Walmart. If you can track it down, do so. It is a must own, I would say, for any anime fan who's into classic anime. You know, Astro Boy, Speed Racer, Ninja Scroll, Ghost in the Shell. I'm getting a little bit out of my decades there, but you know, whatever. Classic anime. There you go, Speed Racer. So yeah, still early in June. More stuff to come. Yes, I think so. Let's check it out.
The great buys for June Blu-ray pickups continue with some more goodies from Dollarama. Yes, I found another Dollarama that had some items that, well, yeah, obviously new. I got 2 DVDs, 2 Blu-rays. So, first up, I got this simply because it was $3. I already own it, but I don't know that I have... I think it has a lenticular cover on this one. I don't know that mine has a lenticular cover, but... My Name is Bruce. See that? It's kind of cool. So, yeah, I picked the $3 of whatever. And then I picked this one up. Looks like a family fantasy type flick. This one's put out by Alliance. So we have Adventures of a Teenage Dragon Slayer, a film I've never seen before, but figured I would check that out. Next one up, yeah, I don't remember why I picked this up. Maybe because it was an official selection of the Toronto International Film Festival. Let's see who directed it. I don't know. It's an E1 Image Entertainment release of a film I've never heard of before, but I guess I figured $3, why not? Passion Play. Let me know if you've ever heard of it. Comment down below. Is it any good? Again, for $3, whatever. It's like a rental, right? And then a film I'm not sure if I have yet or not, but I wasn't going to chance it because I would want it if I don't already have it. I know I've watched it before. But Stargate Continuum. Yeah? What? What? Anyways, more to come. Let's check that out now.